What's going on, my friends? Welcome to episode 101 of the Getting Game On podcast, where we talk everything New York, New Jersey, Philadelphia, national, and international sports. Hosted by yours truly, Grassani, joined this channel by Murdock, Cunningham, Reich, Marcellus, Murdock, and Sam Morell. You can listen to the podcast right now on Anchor, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, or wherever you get your podcast. You can also watch the soundcast right now on YouTube. Also, show follow us on social media at Getting Game On. And with all that said, it's time to get your game on.
Yo, what to do, boy?
Yo, Sam just wrote something in the chat right now that I find funny. Ready? For those who don't know, Sam is
he said 101 puppies.
He said 101 puppies. There to 101 just because it's episode 101.
Sam, you a dick, but it was funny.
By the way, 101 Dalmatians, low-key one of the best movies out there, just saying.
The best movie of all time is Space Jam and Like Mike.
Wait, let's say we're talking Disney movies. Space Jam's not a Disney movie.
Fuck Disney movies, they're terrible.
Well, the best movie.
Okay, so wait. So we started off with the blasphemy. Got it.
First of all, I hate Disney movies, bro. Only one Disney movie that was actually. Wait, why are we talking about Disney? This is a sports show.
We'll open the show talk about Disney movies. Oh my goodness, that's one way to kick off an episode.
What the hell is going on?
Yeah, we're on a bit of a hiatus. We're trying because we're a little rusty because we got back from our 4th of July Michael's birthday hiatus. So
yeah, we were celebrating my birthday, ladies and gentlemen. My birthday was last Thursday.
Yeah, my birthday was last Thursday. I was Michael.
My birthday is Tuesday.
Marcellus' birthday is Tuesday.
Oh yeah, so Marcellus remind me to tweet a happy birthday thing.
Who cares about August? Who cares about August, baby? I'm playing Alex. We love you, brother.
Yo, yeah, but Michael, I'm glad you enjoyed your birthday, and honestly, hope everyone enjoyed their 4th of July.
Somebody was there on my birthday from the podcast.
Yeah, I was there. You took us to
a
really nice Italian restaurant, which by the way, for all those who live in North New Jersey and are looking for some nice Italian food, he goes to Italy in Riverside up in Hackensack. Highly recommend.
It's called Maggiano's Little Italy, my favorite restaurant.
Maggiano's. I'm sorry, but agree. Highly recommend. And
to Adam, what we got on the show today, brother? What we got?
Never go to Red Lobster.
Hey, Red Lobster used to be my. Hey, them Cheddar Bay biscuits from Red Lobster are popping. I don't give a fuck what Sam says.
Those are fire.
Those are fire. Sam, you could agree with that.
But yeah, Michael, we're so glad you enjoyed your birthday. And again, we hope everyone on this podcast enjoyed their 4th of July.
Hey, you know what I got to say? I got something to say to you guys. This show is like a brotherhood. You feel me?
Yeah, it is.
And I was talking to myself how when we first started this damn show, it was supposed to be 4 people to start the show. Me, myself, Adam, bitch boy, Alex, Rich, I'm kidding, and David. Chris was supposed to be just a guest. And then one day, Marcellus had to fill in. We liked him asking for a family in need for a favor. Marcellus pulled through, joined the show. And then this fat piece of crap that has hops like a
that's the thing. I'll never forget, Sam. We were literally going out to dinner. I mentioned the podcast, and Sam was like, "Hey, can I join?" And I'm like, "Sure." Sure, we'd love to have you. And as they say, the rest is history.
And then Sam got his ass kicked by me in one-on-one, 21-19.
I was really low key. So yeah, guys. Sam's voice isn't 100%. So.
He's still bitter that I beat him in one-on-one, 21-19.
That's mostly why, all right?
Hey, Adam. He's a little upset because I beat him 21-19.
Sam says I was going easy.
No. Sam got no chance. And I bet you guys $100 I won't be my nephew, who's number 1 in the nation in basketball for the state of New Jersey. He will cook all you. Sam, he's DJ Wagner. He is DJ Wagner. No way. Marcellus, let him know about DJ Wagner.
You say you can cook DJ Wagner? Okay.
Marcellus, no, Sam said that.
I just heard some blasphemy.
Sam said that. Adam, Sam just said that. Sam, you think you could beat the number 1 prospect in New Jersey in basketball, probably the number 1 player in the country? Adam, you seeing this texting blasphemy he's writing?
Guys. This, and just so you know, this guy who's saying, he could beat DJ Wagner, this is the same guy who said Dwayne Wade is better than Kevin Durant. That's all you need to know.
D Wade is better than Kevin Durant.
And again, the fact that you share opinion with someone like I think he could beat DJ Wagner 1-on-1, that's a little dank. That's a little sus.
First of all,
but we ain't gonna talk about that.
Adam, you're the same fool that said LeBron James was a top 2 in the all-time basketball. I want to hear shit.
Yeah, apparently y'all got.
Sam just said we got pranked. Sam just said
pranked. All right, good. Y'all are completely off the deep end.
Well, me and Sam agree that D Wade is better than KD.
Yeah. Well, anyway, speaking of KD, guys, guess what?
He's getting traded. Hallelujah.
Kevin Durant, according to Shams, this has been a news cycle for months now. Kevin Durant has requested a trade out of Brooklyn. This is just after Kyrie Irving opted to his player option, and then we got the news from Shams that Kevin Durant watched that Kevin Durant has requested a trade out of Brooklyn. Now, guys, I've got 2 takes here. One of those is about Kevin Durant. The other is about the Brooklyn Nets. One I would say is a very spicy hot take. The other one is, I would say, not so spicy. So, guys, I'm gonna let you guys pick which one you guys want to hear first.
Do the Nets one.
Okay. Do you want me to do a Nets one?
Yeah, you gotta save the hot take.
What do you want me to do? Let's do a vote. You want to do the Nets one, or you want me to do the KD one?
Which one's the spicy one?
KD.
You want me to do KD? I'm gonna make you guys guess which one's the spicy one.
Then the KD one's the spicy one. Because I know why. Because we were in the car, you were driving, and you were so mad at my birthday dinner because of Kevin Durant leaving the Nets.
All right, so, Marcellus, what do you want me to do?
KD.
You want me to do the KD one first?
I'm gonna do KD. Okay. I want to hear the.
All right. Guess what, guys? KD is the spicy one. So here it is.
I've been hearing this all week.
All right. Here it is. Here's my spicy KD hot take. Now, obviously, nothing's official yet. For all we know, Kevin Durant could pull a Kobe from 2007 when he requested a trade.
But here's the thing, Kobe.
For all we know, things could get. But I will say this: if Kevin Durant does request a trade and he does force his way out of Brooklyn, if Kevin Durant does that, this would be a weaker move than when he joined the Warriors.
No,
Kevin Durant forced his way out of Brooklyn is a weaker move than him joining the Warriors.
I can't.
Sam says kind of agree. Thank you, Sam. Here's the thing. At least with the Warriors, at least with the Warriors, number one.
Here's the thing. I got something to say to Sam real quick.
He didn't force his way to Golden State via trade. He honored his contract. He became a free agent, and he said, "I wanted to go to Golden State." At least he honored his contract. Kevin Durant right now has 4 years left on his deal, and he's saying, "I want out." And he's saying, "I want out."
But hold up, Adam.
That's just pathetic. It really
Can the
shows
black man
how this player power is kind of fun. Let's move on. Let me make one more quick point right now, Michael, and then I'll let you talk.
You gonna let people fall asleep.
Number two. You look at you look back in retrospect at that Oklahoma State team. Low-key, Kevin Durant leading that team, where Kevin Durant leaving Russell Westbrook has low-key been the right move because we've seen because we have seen that Russell Westbrook as like the second or first op that when he has to share the ball that when he has to share the ball like he's not as good I definitely understand why Kevin Durant looked at like the situation in OKC and said, I don't like my chance to win a title here. That's one. You look at OKC's roster compared to this Nets roster like Kyrie Irving and Ben Simmons. Guys, I want to ask you this: which roster would you have now? Like the OKC roster back when Kevin Durant first left, or this Nets roster? Because I would say this Nets roster, especially with some of the moves they've made eight in free agency and this offseason so far.
Let me explain. Let me ask you. Let me say something.
All right, I'm sorry, Mike. Right now
you kind of let the black man talk. I'm gonna put that as a staple.
Okay.
Let the black man talk.
I'm sorry. You can go.
Here's the thing. What you said, this was a more weaker move when he joined the Warriors.
That's why I say.
But here's the thing, though. Quote: when he first came to Brooklyn, he said, and I quote on the record, "I wanted to play with Kyrie wherever team Kyrie goes to in New York. I'm going to be there." He said that. Right or wrong, folks? Right or wrong? He said that on the record.
Like,
and he gets a sign-in trade from D'Angelo Russell to go to the Warriors, and KD had a sign-in trade to Brooklyn. That's what happened. But here's the thing, Adam. You're up 3-1 in the Western Conference Finals against the Warriors. You're up 3-1. 2016. You go 3-2, game 6. You're winning the whole game. And then you lose to the team that beats you in 7 games in the Western Conference Finals to join them a year later. That's like the biggest punk move ever. That's like, for me, that's like Michael Jordan going to the Pistons when they beat him all 4 years. You feel me?
Yeah,
it's like Michael Jordan joined the Bad Boys.
At least he honored his contract. Like it's not like he like went to like OKC and say, "Oh,
but he said on record, I will be back." He said, "I will be back." But here's the thing about Kevin Durant. I'm a fan of his game, but however, he has no loyalty to no team. Here's the thing. I don't think Sean Marks is a great general manager. I don't think he is. But here's the thing: you have Kyrie Irving, who is a good friend of mine, who has the biggest ego in NBA history. Ben Simmons, who's a prima donna, and you have KD. But honestly, we all know KD may go to the Raptors. Let's be real; he's going to the Raptors.
He may go, and that's the thing. And that's I heard. Did you guys hear like apparently this report? It's like Evan Durant basically his top 2 options are like the Heat and the Suns, but he only wants to like be on the he would only want to be on the Heat or Suns if like they keep all like their pieces in place. So basically what he wants to do is he wants to necessarily just trade him to like one of those days and basically like get unwell return. Like if I'm Sean Alexander Booker, that's I would tell Kevin Durant to kick rocks on that. Or did you guys want me to go into the Nets perspective now?
Hold on, let me keep going.
All right. You finish up the Kevin Durant talk, and then I'll make my Nets point.
Motherfucker, you don't let me talk regardless, bitch.
All right, go. All right, I'm giving you the floor here. Go.
Bitch, I'll cut you. Don't talk to me like that. I'll smack the dog shit out of you. 2. Let's all be real. I don't think the Nets. It was not a good fit for all 2 of them. For the 2 of them. To play in Brooklyn. It was a bad idea from the beginning. Because KD can't lead a team on his own. He can't. Let's be real. He's tried that in OKC. That didn't work. When he went to Golden State, he wasn't the real leader. He wasn't the real leader in Golden State. It was Curry. It was Curry's team. Let's be real. Curry was the best player on that team over KD. Let's be real. And I dare anybody to say that isn't true. They don't know basketball.
Let me counteract the point. I disagree when you say like, oh, Kevin Durant can't be the leader on championship. When you talk about him being the best player, like I still believe Kevin Durant, like he as far as talent-wise, we all know how good he is. We all know how talented he is. Sam, even you said like he's 6'11" with guard-like handles and like a deadly 3-point shot. Like he's proved that he can be like the best player on a championship team. So I disagree with you on that aspect. But here's the thing what I'll say about Kevin Durant. And this is where I agree with you in the leadership aspect. He can't be the leader, the locker room leader on a championship team. He can't be like the locker room leader on a championship.
He wasn't the leader on the Warriors, brother.
On a championship team and this is where because want to know why? You want to know a perfect example? Kyrie Irving. Let me ask you this. Kyrie Irving, like all the drama that happened this season, all the drama where with all drama of Kyrie, like all drama of Kyrie. Would that drama of Kyrie had happened if with let's say you replaced Kevin Durant with LeBron? LeBron would not have let that. I'm not saying he wasn't. I'm not saying he was the best player in the Warriors. What I'm saying is that he can be the best player on a championship team. He's proven that. He's proven that he at least can be, at least talent-wise, the best player on a championship team. I'm not talking about. What I'm trying to say is that I'm not talking about talent. I'm not valuing Kevin Durant talent-wise. I'm talking about leadership. I'm not about the leadership aspects. As again, you would agree. The Kyrie vaccine drama, would that have happened under LeBron? No, LeBron would have gotten in Kyrie's face and say, bro, you're getting vaccinated. Like I don't care about I don't care if the mandate's unfair. I don't care about what you I don't care you're not gonna miss over half the season as you realize chances of winning a championship. Like Kevin Durant with all the stuff that he basically just sat there. He basically just sat there, which again, we don't know exactly what happened. Like for all we know, maybe Kevin Durant was doing something behind the scenes, but at least from an outside perspective, Kevin Durant did not do enough to solve the Kyrie Irving situation. He did not do enough to get Kyrie Irving to buy in. I understand leadership counselors being necessary. What I'm just doing is that I'm separating leadership and talent. That's basically what I'm trying to say. I completely agree with you. I completely agree with you there. Speaking of Kyrie, I get Kyrie every 2 years. Did you guys see Kyrie Irving's tweet? Sam, did you see Kyrie Irving's tweet? No, I'm gonna say it to the chat right now. All I'm gonna say is Kyrie Irving, when Kevin Durant at first requested a trade and the reports came out that apparently both of them want out of Brooklyn, he sent a tweet, a GIF of a bird flying out of the cage, basically implying that now he's free. Basically implying that I'm free from the Nets and nothing that happened there was my fault. Oh, great. Yeah. I mean, Kyrie Irving, Sam, I've got a challenge for you, Sam. I've got a challenge for you. I got a challenge for you. Try and understand what goes through Kyrie Irving's head. That's my challenge. Try and understand what goes through Kyrie Irving's head. Challenge impossible. But that's the thing. It's Kyrie acts like he's some sort of victim in this. So as some sort of victim of this, you could legitimately make the argument that all that stuff is happening to the Nets right now that is primarily his fault. Him like not refusing to get the vaccine and missing all those games, like ultimately like again he has the right again that's his choice, but again these are the consequences that come with that choice. Him deciding not to get the vaccine, you could make the argument that that's the reason why that set on the down effect that's why this happened. You could legitimately make the argument that if Kyrie Irving is vaccinated right now, we're not talking about this. James Harden like is still here, and the Nets are still championship contenders. You could legitimately make the argument. So to see Kyrie Irving tweet that and play victim like this, guys. When I saw that tweet, I at least was a huge Kyrie Irving fan, and I throughout a lot of the drama, I defended him. For a lot of like the criticism, I defended the guy, but this just like got to the point where I just couldn't defend the guy anymore. And you know what I did? I have 2 Kyrie Irving shirts and a Kyrie Irving jersey. You know what I did? I put them away in a bin somewhere. Like I'm unless my stuff, I'm not gonna wear them for like a while, if ever again. So I've just had it with this dude. I just had it with that. I just had it. But guys, you guys ready for me to finally make my Nets point? And this is my less spicy hot take. This is my less spicy hot take. If I'm the Nets right now, and Kevin Durant obviously requests a trade. If I'm the Nets right now, unless like, did you hear the report that the the Nets offer to the Timberwolves? How they offered Kevin Durant for Karl Anthony Towns, Edwards, and a bunch of first-round picks. You remember that offer? Obviously, the Nets aren't going to get that, but unless if I'm the Nets, unless I get that level of offer, unless like I get an offer I can't refuse for Kevin Durant, I'm telling you, Kevin Durant, suck it up. You're not getting traded. I would tell Kevin Durant to suck up and not get traded. Here's why. Kevin Durant has 4 years left on his deal. No player options. So he has 4 whole years left on his deal. That's number one. And number 2, he's 34 years old. Do you really think Kevin Durant's going to try, stage a holdout? Do you really think Kevin Durant is going to try to stage a holdout? Because this is age 34 season. He'll be throwing this might be one of his last few chances. This might be one of his last few years of his prime. Blasphemy! I just heard blasphemy. See, this is the hot take I thought you were going to agree with.
What did you say, my boy?
I said that unless I get an offer I can't refuse to Kevin Durant, I would tell him, suck it up, you're not getting traded.
First of all,
because his thing, he ain't worried Brandon Ingram. He ain't worth Brandon Ingram. That's the thing. I'm not, unless I'm getting Brandon Ingram and a boatload of picks, I'm not trading Kevin Durant. I'm sorry. I'm telling him, suck it up. You're gonna be you will literally die in Brooklyn. Because he's 34 years old. Do you really think he's gonna stage well? This might be one of he's 34 years old. He doesn't have that many prime years up. Do you think he would risk throwing a year of his prime away? All right, and one of his last 2 chances to win a championship. I'll take Brandon Ingram over KD. Okay. And just so we're clear, Sam, you're talking about right now. Because obviously, the only thing you could make a case of favorite right now is the age. You're talking about right now. You would take Brandon Ingram as the talent for KD. Right now, guys. I'll be right back. I brought in someone here. I brought in somewhere in here. What is that, buddy? He said, Sam, you're tripping. Brandon Ingram is not better than Kevin Durant right now. Sorry, Sam. You don't know basketball. I don't care if like you have more experience in basketball than me. You cannot say you know more basketball than me and then say Brandon Ingram right now is better than Kevin Durant. Sam, please tell me. Please. Oh my God. Right now he's not better than Kevin Durant. Oh my God. Oh my God. Michael K talk some sense to this fool. Marcellus K talk some sense to this fool. Brandon Ingram is literally about to be a superstar. That I don't necessarily disagree with, but all right. Actually, this. Kevin Durant right now is at worst a top 3 player in the sport. Did I not see who in the playoffs? Wait, okay. Let me ask you, Sam. Where is Kevin Durant right now? Right now, most NBA players. Where would you rank him right now? Your rank of 6. Where would you rank Brandon Ingram? I'm sorry, 6 is way too low. 6 is way too low. He's at worst top 3. Maybe 12. Maybe 12. So maybe 12. So that right there, that shoots a hole in your whole head. You're saying that Brandon Ingram's like the 12th best player in the world, Kevin Durant 6. Yet you're saying Brandon Ingram right now is better than Kevin Durant. That completely points a hole in your whole argument. All right, if you want to say, all right, thank you. If you want to say age, then yeah. Okay, if you want to say he's more valuable than Kevin Durant, then yeah, that at least makes sense. But to say he's better at basketball right now, Sam, which is what you said, that is blasphemy. Yeah. Micah just left. I actually want to chime in here. You haven't had a chance to chime in yet to talk about the Nets and the situation they're in.
I could definitely agree with Adam about it. Yeah, and I think that it's going to be very, very interesting in the coming days or even weeks to figure out the situation and how it's going to go all down. And even if Kevin Durant stays with Brooklyn, I still don't see them being a championship contender.
Here's the thing. If you're Kevin Durant and you look at the Nets roster,
Oh, yeah, looking for me?
there you are.
I was here the whole time. I was here the whole time on my phone.
But yeah, you look at the Nets roster. You look at the Nets roster right now. Hold on, let me pull it up. You look at this right now. You have Kyrie, you have Ben Simmons, you got Joe Harris coming back, you still have Steph Curry, you got Patty Mills coming back, you add Royce O'Neal, you add TJ Warren, you got Nicholas Claxton coming back. Like, you kept Durant, if you're kept Durant, like, where in a trade could you realistically go, like, that would give you a better chance at a championship? Where could you realistically go that could get a better chance at a championship? The only place that I think could be possible that would make sense is the Suns and the Heat. Those are the only 2 places where I think I'm gonna back up. Would the Heat give them a better supporting cast? I'm not sure. Because remember, they would have to give up assets in a trade. Remember, both teams have to give up assets in a trade. So if you're Kevin Durant, why not just run it back with the Nets? This is if you're Kevin Durant, why not just run it back with the Nets? All right, Marcellus, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, so we've been talking a lot about like this whole Kevin Durant requesting out debacle. I made that point that if I'm the Nets, like unless I get an offer I can't refuse, then I'm not. Then I'm telling Kevin Durant, suck it up, you're not going anywhere. So that's why I ask you, like, what are your thoughts on like Kevin Durant like requesting a trade?
I think he really did it because maybe him and a lot of people aren't really talking about this, but obviously Kyrie wanted out. There was this whole big scandal going on. Was he going to LA? Was he going to resign or whatever? So I really think what KD was doing by requesting a trade was trying to give Kyrie some leverage in a way because he knew. I mean, obviously they don't want to be there, I think, but it's kind of hard on KD's part because he signed the 4 years. So, obviously that's not easy to just move, I think. So, I mean, honestly, I think he's going to stay, until they find the best offer. But I don't know. I don't know if a lot of teams are going to really bite because I don't know if a lot of teams really. Obviously, you want KD, but I don't know if you want to give up that much for him. This is my opinion. So I think he stays put in Brooklyn.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. I think the Nets right now they're looking at saying we don't necessarily have to trade Kevin. He's under contract for 4 more years. He's under contract. He's under contract for 4 years. And I'm sure a lot of other teams are looking at say like, why would we trade like the moon and stars for a guy who's like who's 34? So they're gonna try to lower Kevin's asset price, and that's like they're not gonna have any of it. They're gonna try to get like a Herculean offer for Kevin Durant, and if they unless they can somehow do that, I definitely think they're gonna look at Kevin Durant and say you're staying in Brooklyn, suck it up, and they're gonna tell Kyrie Irving the same thing. Now, I just say a deal won't get done by a deadline. I have no idea. If the deal will get done before the season starts out. I have no idea if the deal will get done. I have no idea, but could I see a world where the season starts and Kevin and Kyrie are still Brooklyn Nets? I could definitely see that.
I agree.
Go ahead. Sorry. So go ahead, Alex.
So let's say that Kyrie stayed with Brooklyn. What would you think about that team with KD, Kyrie, and Simmons?
Good question, A Boogie.
So all 3 of them healthy?
Yeah.
If all 3 of them healthy, I think the sky's the limit for the Nets. I think the sky's the limit for the Nets. You have all 3 of them healthy. We saw what Kevin Durant or could do with James Harden and Harden. Let's see what they can do with Ben Simmons. That's another thing. That's another thing. Kevin Durant and Kyrie are at least that's a trade after Ben Simmons is trade 85 ago. Can I at least see them with Ben Simmons? Can I at least see the 3 play together before we trade Kevin Durant before we blow his layup? Can I at least see we're debating on whether or not the Nets should blow it up? Can I at least see the 3 play together first? Can I at least see the 3 play together? That's my thing. I just at least want to see like
Hold on, let me
I
ask
at least
you.
want to see if see play together. I at least want to like see them, but assuming they're all healthy, which is a big if. But
Guys, let's just
assuming
be
they're all healthy,
realistic.
I stand by that. I think the Nets they could beat anybody. I stand by that.
They can't, bro. You guys haven't seen how Ben Simmons hasn't played an official basketball game in a year and a half. He hasn't played.
Hasn't.
So how you know he's going to be good? We haven't seen the.
Can I see him be good? That's the thing. Can I see him? Can I see the guy play?
Hell no. Ben Simmons is trash. We all acknowledged it.
I'm not the biggest Ben Simmons fan, but he's an elite defender and an elite playmaker, which is 2 things I was a need for this team.
Adam, you're at least Ben Simmons is not going to play because Kyrie's going to leave for LA. It's official. I'm going to call it now. On July 15th, that's when they said it will be officially happen. A week from now, I'm going to call it. I called it last year about Westbrook going to LA. I'm going to call it now. The Lakers are going to trade. They're going to get rid of Westbrook. They're going to get rid of a couple round draft picks. And you throw in somebody else, and you throw in a shoe-in player for Kyrie and Joe Harris.
Kyrie and Joe Harris, Russell Westbrook? No.
And
that's
a couple,
no.
and a draft picks, and a draft picks, a couple draft picks.
Draft picks from who?
Like from the Lakers also have draft picks from this season that they have for the next few years.
All right, here's the thing. I'll trade you Kyrie Irving for Russell Westbrook and 2 first rounders.
Okay, but here's the thing. I think that'll be a perfect fit for the Lakers to have Kyrie. I'm gonna explain that from use your hot take.
And that's the thing. If I'm the Nets, I think that if this deal does get done, it will be one massive 4 or 5 team deal. I saw this one scenario. Kevin Durant goes to the Suns.
Sam, you use the word.
Kyrie Irving goes to the Lakers. Ayton and Russell Westbrook go for the Jazz, and then let's get Damian Lillard and someone else from the Suns.
So who?
Not Damian Lillard. Donovan Mitchell.
First of all, one of my best friends is a coach for the Utah Jazz. I can't say his name because of Jazz policy. And I just spoke to him 2 days ago. He's the assistant coach for the Utah Jazz, right here from the homeland. I want to say this on record. There's no way in hell the Utah Jazz are going to trade Donovan Mitchell now. Because they got rid of Rudy Gobert. It was either keep Rudy Gobert or keep Donovan Mitchell.
I'm not sure if I believe that, though.
Adam, are you stupid?
Because if you're trading Rudy Gobert, why not trade Donovan Mitchell and just completely?
It was either one or the other. They couldn't. They were. Sam, help me with this boy. Sam, please use your words because
they're not. They were only trading one of them, Adam. They weren't going to trade both.
Thank you, you stupid imbecile.
They're not fully rebuilt. They just wanted to.
I have to say, Ben Simmons would probably be involved about the move because the NBA has this stupid thing where you can't have more than one rookie on a rookie next deal. You can't have one more player rookie next deal. So Ben Simmons would have to be involved in that trade.
First of all, Ben Simmons still has his rookie contract. That's bad.
Yeah.
Guys.
All right, guys. Are we done talking Nets?
Yes, we are.
All right, so
hot take time.
Did you guys have anything else regarding NBA free agency?
Yes. John Wall just signed John Wall to the Clippers, baby.
We already mentioned that last episode.
I want to do we gotta do the John Wall dance. We gotta do the John Wall. I had to do it again, but honestly, Adam, who's still the big dogs in the free agency?
I mean,
Kyrie's still a free agent.
All right.
Is Kyrie still a free agent?
Oh yeah, Alex. Did James Harden official? Oh yeah, Pete. Oh yeah, Alex. What's up with the James Harden deal? Did that deal just get done, or is it still ongoing?
He did a 2-year contract.
Because I heard one minute that it's in the work. I heard one minute that it's done, and then I heard another report that it wasn't.
Oh, here, I got it. It will pay him $32 million next season, which includes a player option for the second season.
A 2-year with the playoffs for the second season. Little spoiler, Alex. He ain't gonna be accepting that player option. Little spoiler alert there.
Hey guys, you also.
But I will say though, the PG Tucker deal, I do like that deal for the Sixers, Alex. I like that deal.
Guys, Kyrie's a free agent.
No, Kyrie was not a free agent. He opted into his player option.
No, but he didn't sign. He didn't sign with them.
He opted in, so that means he signed. He's under contract for 1 more year.
He's going. Wait, hold up.
All right. So glad I got rid of Danny Green.
Motherfucker, you were just a big fan of his like 2 months ago. Shut up. Guys, I'm gonna say this on record.
All right, Michael, you're next. Jalen Brunson like that deal, a 4-year deal,
No, I know
and Mitchell, and also Mitchell Robinson, like Mitchell Robinson's back on a 4-year deal as well.
First of all, I am really, really mad at the Knicks right now. My room is painted blue and orange. But however, I am going to cry for their buffoonery. There was this one player I wanted in the draft for the Knicks in the second round. It was Trevor Kills. I prayed on it. We got him. Next thing you know, we trade everybody for Jalen Brunson, who had one good year in the playoffs. That doesn't make him a great superstar. That's what the Knicks do wrong. They get, and this is what gets me mad with James Dolan. So mad. I get so frustrated. I just want to choke his lights out and kill him. He's on
What's
my
wrong with the deal, though?
I don't think Jalen Brunson is. I think it was too high for him.
Look at his numbers.
That was in the playoffs. I want him to.
He averaged 28. He averaged 28 points per game in the playoffs with Luka there.
Let's see what he can do. Let's see what he can do.
Imagine he has to team to himself now. Imagine what he's gonna do now.
And I love Jalen Brunson. I was a big fan of him when he was at Villanova.
But we didn't have a point guard. We needed a point guard for how long? I understand giving him that contract might not be good, but
he's a great player, but he's not. It's too high. But honestly, we have other free agents. I think the Knicks should sign Zach LaVine. That was my move for the Knicks to get Zach LaVine.
Yeah, but you knew he wasn't coming there.
Yeah, but Zach LaVine.
Nobody's coming to New York. Nobody's coming to New York, Mike. Nobody wants to play for us.
I'm gonna say this on record.
Nobody wants to play for us.
Lonzo Ball is going to the Hornets this year. Watch. He is going to the Hornets to play with LaMelo Ball. I'm going to put that on record. Lonzo's going to ask for a trade. He's going to play with LaMelo. I'll put money on it.
He asked for a trade?
That's not. That'll be a good thing. He's going to play with his brother. They're going to win. They're going to play together well, and they're going to make the playoffs together. Watch. I'm going to say that. Watch.
Adam, you think money there, bro?
Sam says I'm not a Knicks fan anymore.
Sam, you think Lonzo and LaMelo going to team up in the this year? What do you say, Sam? Use your words. I want to hear you typing. I want to hear your words, damn it.
If he doesn't want to speak, he doesn't have to. He said no.
To what? To talking or to Lonzo Ball?
Probably Lonzo Ball.
Fuck you, bitch. We want to hear your voice, cracker. Honky. I'm kidding.
All right, we gotta move on to like some other deals. Jokic monster extension, 5 years. What was the total amount again?
It was a shit ton of money. He deserved it, but here's the thing.
Well deserved.
Jokic is the best center in the league.
It's not better than Embiid. Sorry.
Jokic is the best center in the league.
He's not better than Embiid.
You say Embiid is better than Jokic?
Embiid should have been the MVP.
Most def, but I think it's complicated. They're both on Mount Rushmore as the best centers in the league. It's like it's a tie, but depends on games though.
Jokic over Embiid.
Alex, I know.
Easy? No. Alex, who would you take? Jokic or
Adam, be careful of that answer. Alex is a Sixer fan. You sure you want him to answer that question? You already know the answer.
I want the answer.
I mean, if I were a Denver fan, I would have said Embiid. And I'm not being biased here, but Embiid is by far a lot better than Jokic.
Thank you.
Come on. Alex is a Sixer fan, and he is wearing an Embiid jersey as we speak. Holy shit, he was.
I thought Embiid deserved it, honestly.
Embiid deserved the MVP, but I still think Jokic is better.
How is Jokic better, though?
In general, Jokic is better in general.
What does he do better than Embiid? They do the same
passing.
shit.
Better threes, better passing, better defender.
I just feel like it's a different situation. He has nobody there, so he has to do all that shit.
Nah, but he also has Jamal Murray, who is a rising star in this league, who could be an all-star. Jamal Murray. That's one bad dude, boys.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Jokic made Jamal Murray better. And B doesn't make great players better. Elevate talent. Let's be real on that, Adam.
What me and B doesn't make great players around him better.
He doesn't make his team better.
How does he not make his team better?
Add Ben Simmons. You had a choice to make Ben Simmons better. That folded because Ben Simmons was trash. Maxey was great on his own. I'm just gonna say that.
So when Ben Simmons like struggled, it's on Embiid. But when Max struggled, Max is on his own. No credit goes to Embiid. I see how it is.
First of all, I think Embiid's a great player. He's probably the top two best centers, is him and Jokic. But here's the thing: half the people in the NBA are going to say Jokic, half the NBA is going to say Embiid.
Yeah, we'll have to resume this debate at a later time, Mama. Some other actually, Kern has agreed to an extension. Serge Ibaka returns to the Bucks. Devin Booker got a big time deal.
Well deserved, by the way.
Yeah. Despite his struggles in the playoffs last year, that deal is deserved for Devin Booker. Bradley Beal is back to the Wizards on an extension. And last but not least, because we got to move on here. Sam, real quick thoughts on the Zion extension.
Use your words, damn it. We all want to hear them. Sam, you a bitch. Adam, hot take, spin the wheel.
All right, so guys, you know what time it is?
Sam, stop your blasphemy.
We went into the ship.
Sam, you sound like a Knicks fan.
Sam, you sound like a Knicks fan. We are the best team, okay.
Can we remove him from the call now since he's saying blasphemy?
I'll leave it up to you, Alex. Should we put him in the waiting room?
Why not?
Okay. There you go.
Hot take time, boys.
All right, it's time right now for the hot take of the episode. And since Marcellus is one behind, you know what that means? Marcellus, you're up. It's your hot take.
You said you're gonna spin the wheel. You're gonna say you're gonna spin the wheel.
I said that pre-show, but I thought.
Honor your words, Grassani. I had the perfect hot take. Please.
There's a hot take. I got a hot take for y'all. Short and
because they're saying Marcellus is behind. Marcellus is behind, so we need to get him catched up. Right?
And you get short. Fuck you.
Don't worry, you'll have your chance. You'll have your chance. All right. Marcellus, you're up.
Short. It's just short and simple right here. And I'm a really. I think Mike will like this one, but I think our Knicks are gonna find a way to make the playoffs this year.
I approve already. Approve.
And I'll go deeper into it. I'll go deeper into it
Elaborate,
because Sam wants to.
please.
Sam wants to disapprove.
So you're not saying play-in, you're saying playoffs.
Playoffs.
So basically, you're saying you have to make it out of the play-in.
Screw the play-in. We're going to the playoffs. I'm gonna get
I'm
into
calling
it.
my shot for winning the championship. 4 score in 7 years ago.
I'm gonna get into it.
4 score in 7 years ago.
As you know, we had that prize accusation right there, Jalen Brunson. The Knicks finally got a point guard in how many years that they needed one. You know, a lot of people are giving them heat, but I don't think Brunson was a bad pickup. Obviously, you know, I'd rather him be a last resort, but you know, I don't think it was a bad pickup at all. You know, we still got RJ there. We still got the core there. You know, we just added another playmaking guard that can set up his teammates well, score when he needs to, take over the game, type of point guard we need. So I think right there, it will be a good mix with him and RJ there and Randall as well. And I think a lot of people are going to be surprised by what the Knicks do. I mean, obviously, we know the East got a little tougher, but, you know, I think we could surprise some people. I think we can make the playoffs. That's what I think. What you guys think? What you think, Mike? I know you got something to say.
I agree with you 100%. My 4 score in 7 years ago. The Knicks will win the NBA Finals, and 4 scores 7 years ago. The Knicks and Lakers will be playing each other in the NBA Finals. Knicks in 7. There you go. Only a brother could dream. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Adam?
I hear what you're saying.
I think I agree. Even I approve. Next, who else?
Sam said he disapproves.
Fuck Sam.
I have a question. So you don't have them making out of the. You don't have them.
Sam said he approves. Sam approves.
You have them making the playoffs. So let's
the playoffs,
say
not the play-in.
So basically, they would need to jump. So basically, who do you have them? Let me go through this right now. Let me go through a list. Who do you see the Knicks being at? Do you see the Knicks being at the Heat?
Probably not the Heat. No.
Okay, obviously. No. You see it being at the Celtics.
No. I think they'll at least make it over Charlotte, especially if Bridges doesn't come back because of that whole scandal he has going on. Yeah. I think they'll definitely make it over.
I can see them. I can see them like jumping over there.
I mean, once you get out the top 6, after that, I feel like from the 7 and going down, it's kind of.
I can see them jumping the Hornets. You have them jumping the Cavaliers.
I say at least 7th to 8th. I don't say them jumping over the Cavs, but I at least say we could be a 7th to 8th.
So basically, what you're saying is that you can have them making instead of playing and then making a run.
Well, I think they'll make the playoffs. Screw the play-in. I think they'll get at least the 7th to 8th seed.
So you're gonna get at least the 7th to 8th seed.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe they will make the play-in, but I just see them squeezing into the playoffs somehow.
You see it squeezing into the playoffs.
I really see a squeeze in there. I think they're gonna surprise some people because a lot of people aren't really giving this signing a lot of credit because they're all stuck on the draft. And honestly, I don't even think the Knicks did a bad thing in the draft. They obviously didn't see anybody they wanted, so they just opted to trade for future picks. And next year's draft might be a little better. They might find somebody that they like, they're better. Or they could always use that pick, in a potential trade for another player if they really want to. So I think.
All right, so is that the end of your hot take?
And then my hot take right there, short and simple.
Guys. So basically, what you're saying is that you have the Knicks making the 7 or 8 seed, So
Well,
okay, I'll go first here. I was originally gonna disapprove this hot take. But then I thought about it, and I don't think it's that blasphemous because with the addition of I'm stuttering on his name already.
Brunson.
With the addition of Brunson, the Knicks finally have a legit point guard. They have a legit point guard, and I think the big thing here is RJ. The big two facts here are RJ Barrett and Julius Randle. If RJ Barrett can take the next step, and Julius Randle can return to the form that he was like when the Knicks were the 4 seed, if Julius Randle can return to that type of form, then now I think I see no reason why the Knicks. I don't think it's out of the reason to think the Knicks could be like a 7 or 8 seed in the East. I don't think that's outrageous. So you know what, Marcellus? I'm gonna prove this.
Nice. Alex, I know Alex is going to disapprove.
Alex, I have
All
your
right, Alex,
address.
you're up next.
No. Hold up, guys. Hold up. Alex, Carl has texted me your address. Be careful on what you say. I'll tell Adam to come in the car, pick me up when he hurts you. Be careful.
Alex, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid.
Be careful of what
I got
you say.
I got one thing to say. If we do that, I'll drag your ass to Broad Street.
Alex, you fight like a white girl. Stop playing. My girlfriend hits harder than you. Me and Marcellus will drive up to you.
I know you don't want that North Philly walk.
Bro, I'm from Camden. I live near Philly. What are you talking about, white boy? You talking about cracker?
Alex, go ahead.
Okay. I'll put this into my perspective in my own opinion.
Oh God, here we go.
In the addition with Jalen Brunson and him going up with RJ Barrett and a lot of other young talents, I do see this next team making the playoffs.
Nice.
So
I approve. Yeah,
okay,
I approve.
You're approving.
It's unanimous.
Wait. We haven't officially gotten Sam's and
He approved.
Sam, you approve? Just type in the chat really to confirm.
Hear it.
All right, so Sam approves and likely you approve, right?
Hold up. Let me tell you something, Mean Gene. Should I be a dick and not approve my cousin's hot take?
Either way, it's gonna be approved. Either way, it's gonna be approved.
I know. Of course I approve. Even though his birthday is on Tuesday, that'll be a hell of a birthday gift. I approve.
All right, Marcellus, congratulations. Your hot take has been approved.
He's going to be 26. Marcellus is going to be 26, people.
Yeah, that's right. Marcellus' birthday is coming up, but it's Tuesday the what?
The 12th.
We're taking him to a strip club. Who's in for the strip club? Sam, you in?
Yeah, that's tomorrow. That's tomorrow for when this episode goes up.
Mm-hmm. Sam, you in the strip club with Marcellus? We make it rain for Marcellus?
You're definitely over half. Actually, we're not that far into the podcast. We're actually not that far out. We're only approaching like the first hour mark.
Yeah, we got 54 minutes left.
All right, so with that in mind, let's move on. Guys, we're gonna talk some football. Guess what?
Football, baby.
Guess what?
What's up? You got laid?
No. Baker Mayfield is on the move. He has been traded from the Cleveland Browns have traded Baker Mayfield to the Carolina Panthers. And guess what they got in return, guys?
Who? Nobody.
A 5th round pick.
They did. Let me
just say something right now. Let me just rant right now here. This deal from a Browns perspective, this has to be one of the worst deals like in modern NFL history. Especially the worst deals in modern NFL history. Because say what you want about Baker Mayfield. Say whatever you want about Baker Mayfield. Like you say, oh, he's not like an elite quarterback. Like, oh, he'll never be the type of quarterback that can lead you to a Super Bowl. He'll never be like a true franchise quarterback. That's understandable, but guys, you could all agree he's at least an NFL starting caliber quarterback.
100%, brother. The Sam just leave the call?
Yeah, Stan has to go. Yeah, he has to wake up early for work. So, yeah, I'll also make sure he gets his bet in. All right. So, but yeah, Baker Mayfield getting only traded for a 5th round pick. That is just insulting. That is just like this. You guys can agree. All Christian Mayfield, he's at least an NFL starting caliber quarterback, right? We can all agree there. Let me compare. Let's compare this deal to some other deals out there. Let's compare this deal. Let's compare this deal to the Josh Rosen deal. Remember Josh Rosen, guys? He got traded for a 2nd round pick and a 5th round pick. That's what he got traded for. He got traded for 2 draft picks. He got traded for 2 draft picks. I believe the Cardinals included draft pick, but they got 2 draft. They got 2 draft picks. They got not only a 5th round pick, which is what the Browns got, but they also got a 2nd round pick on top of that. Guess what? Josh Rosen isn't even in the league. Josh Rosen isn't even in the league right now. Guess what? Let's go to another guy, Sam Darnold. You want to know what Sam Darnold got traded for? Do you guys know what Sam Darnold got traded for? I'm asking a question, guys.
What?
He got traded for a 6th round pick and a 2nd and 4th round pick. That's what the Panthers. That's what the Jets got for Sam Darnold. And the Browns can only get a 5th round pick for Baker Mayfield. Sam Darnold right now, you can say whatever you want about Baker Mayfield. He is head and shoulders above both Sam Darnold and Josh Rosen. We can all agree there. He's head and shoulders above, and the Browns can't do any better than a 5th round pick. That to me, guys, Michael, I want to hear your take on this. This has to be, Michael, one of the worst deals in the modern NFL era.
This was probably the dumbest deals in the modern football history. Let's just be real. This is a former Heisman Trophy winner. The best player out of college who wins this trophy always has a good career. Besides, Baker Mayfield is a good quarterback. He just needs a better team, I think. Because every time when a player plays for a bad team and he goes to another bad team, he plays better. When Sam Darnold went to the Jets, they treat him like garbage. He goes to Carolina Panthers and does great. Speaking of which, whatever happened to that bastard? But we ain't gonna talk about that. But you trade Baker Mayfield for 2 draft picks, dudes that are not even in this damn league, for Baker Mayfield. Put this motherfucking respect on this motherfucker.
Only 1 draft pick, a 5th round pick.
That's even worse. That's like basically trading LeBron James for Trevor Keels, and
that's like trading LeBron James for a 2nd round pick.
That's just
that's a little bit too far. That's a little too far, guys. Baker Mayfield is nowhere near the caliber of LeBron James. But here's a better comparison. Here's a better comparison. It's like trading. What's a good? It's like trading Joe Harris for his second round pick. That's the type of thing. That's the type of thing. You're taking like a really like you're taking not like a star, but at the very least a like solid player, and you're getting at a really important position, and you're basically trading it for scraps, trading it for pennies on the dollar. And guys, right now the Browns are in trouble. The Browns are in trouble because this is where we got to bring up the elephant in the room, Deshaun Watson. It's looking like right now that the NFL is looking like they're going to suspend him definitely for at least a year. That's what it's looking like now. He's going to be like sidelined for at least a year. So if you're a Browns, and now you trade away Baker Mayfield, you have no quarterback for a whole year, and you just trade away your own first round pick. Yeah, guys. Right now, all I'm gonna say is that right now is that this upcoming season for the Browns, it does not look good. Boy, oh boy, does this season not look good for the Browns. All right, Alex, you have any thoughts? Marcellus, you want to chime in? I actually need to go then, Marcellus.
There's nothing really to add because you definitely covered a lot of it, and I definitely agree with you, Adam. And it's gonna be interesting.
Interesting. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be Marcellus.
I agree too. So, you know what Adam said. To what you said, there's not really much to add other than that.
Yeah, like Baker Mayfield, he's worth more than a fifth round pick.
I think so. But obviously they were trying to get rid of him once the whole Deshaun, rumor was out there. It was a no-brainer deal in my opinion. I mean, if you're the Browns, that's a deal you gotta make.
You got to trade, but you got to get more than a fifth round pick for him.
Yeah,
you got to get more than a fifth round pick.
I agree.
All right. You guys ready to move on? Yeah, normally we were debating like save this for next episode. We were debating save this for next episode, but you know what? We have a couple minutes to kill, so let's talk. Here's the thing. We'll postpone because we got some Yankees talk, we got some Mets talk, we got some Phillies talk. But you know what? I want to if you guys I want to postpone that. If you guys postpone that to the next episode, I really want to make sure we can dedicate enough time to talk about those three teams. And I want to talk about. Did you guys hear about this story, Ori? Did you guys hear about the Freddie Freeman story? Did you hear about the Freddie Freeman story?
About the ceremony?
No, about the agent. About his agent.
Oh, I didn't hear anything.
Because this is fucked up. Michael Marcellus, you gotta hear this. So Freddie Freeman, he obviously there was a lot of where's he gonna play this offseason. A lot of people expect him to return to the Atlanta Braves. A lot of people expect him to return to the Atlanta Braves. And but then that didn't get done, and he ultimately went to the Dodgers. He ultimately went to the Dodgers. He signed a 6-year, I forget whatever number deal with the Dodgers. And then it just came out that who's his agent again? Let me check. I want to make sure I give up this clown's thing. I want to make sure Casey Klaus. So by the way, Michael, you're gonna want to hear this.
I'm listening.
Casey Klaus, the former agent of Derek Jeter, and the current agent of Freddie Freeman. You know what he did to Freddie Freeman?
What?
It turns out that the Braves had an offer that was apparently same or at least a little bit below the Braves off the Dodgers offer, and it turns out that Freddie Freeman would have taken that offer. That Freddie Freeman would have taken the Braves offer, but guess what? Casey Cos did not tell Ellen of the Braves offer. He did not. He did not inform his client of the Braves offer because
What a dick.
because he wanted Freddie Freeman to take the bigger offer. So he didn't take so he withheld that offer from Freddie. And I guess what happened? You know what Freddie Freeman did? He fired him, and rightfully so. I mean, that is just despicable. That is despicable stuff of Casey Cos. Because what you're saying right now is what you're saying is that Freddie Freeman, you saw he was crying when he found that out. He was crying because he wanted so bad to be a Brave for life. He wanted so badly to be a Brave for life, and he ultimately lost that out because this guy withheld an offer from the Braves just so he could say his client got the bigger just so his client sign a slightly bigger dollar. You don't inform him of that, and he withheld that knowing that he would take Ray's offer because he wanted to make sure Freddie Freeman took the bigger offer. That is a guy, Casey Cos. That's not a guy who has his client's best interest. That's not a guy who cares about his player's well-being or what the player wants. That's the guy who cares about himself. That just shows that Casey Cos that's the guy who ultimately cares about himself.
Yeah, brother. Here's what I can say. When you're an agent, you want to get the most bang for your buck when it comes to an agent as a player. The more money your client makes, the more money you will make. So I'm guessing if my player doesn't make that much money, I don't get paid that much. You feel me?
I feel you. I have to say I understand agents why to make sure their client gets the most money possible. I get that, but at the end of the day, if your client wants to take a extra deal you don't do what Casey stated and withhold offer. You don't do that under any circumstances. That's taking that's taking away from you. Don't do that. Sorry, Michael, go ahead.
What you said?
I'm sorry, go ahead, Michael.
I think it's just wrong. You feel me?
Yeah, it's just completely wrong, and shame on Casey Cos. If you're an LV player right now and you have this guy as your agent, I would think long and hard about whether or not you want this guy as your agent. And that's the thing. This isn't just some random agent. This guy was Derek Jeter's agent. This guy was Derek Jeter's agent. This guy was a big time agent. He ultimately really did his career no favor. He really damaged and may have just destroyed his own career based on this. But yeah, my condolences go out to Freddie Freeman, because now that decision can't be overturned. He wanted to be a man for life, and he was also around that. So definitely you gotta feel Freddie Freeman there. All right, guys. Before we do our bets of the episode, I decided we're gonna try. We're not. I was debating maybe we should keep our fantasy baseball updates Instagram, social media only, because that way we can save more time. I don't know if you guys agree.
Sure, that's fine with me.
Yeah, I was debating that, but I did want. But here's the thing: it'll be most of that, but we will eventually provide some updates like as our fantasy baseball season rolls on. And guys, this past week was very interesting because Marcellus, you know what happened? Marcellus, I got good news. I got bad news for your fantasy baseball team.
What happened?
The good news is you put up 320 points.
Then what's the bad news?
Bad news is you're still lost.
So
Who
who?
did I play?
You played
Wow.
me. You played me. I put up 408 points.
Wow.
Adam, who got bad news more? Who got bad news?
Yeah, I put up 408 points, and on my way to. And guess what, guys? This would make me 9-4. You know what this would be? This would be my 5th straight win. This would be my 5th straight win. I have the best record of our league. I put up the most points in our league by 5. I put up 400. I put up 4,513 points. I have the most points by far. And guess what? Check this out. I have the second most points scored against me. The only one who has more points scored against him is Marcellus. I have the second most points against me. So what that tells me? That tells that you all are giving your all. You guys are all coming for me, and y'all still can't beat me. And guess what? I got even more bad news, guys. This is without, for now, Tatis and David DeGrom are still injured. When I get those two guys back, y'all are fucked. Y'all are fucked. And that's the thing. I remember I'm going to be enjoying this because Michael, I'm gonna be enjoying this because with the hot takes right now, you've got to be obvious you haven't brushed this with the hot takes.
Oh my
Obviously, you haven't got this that you haven't brushed this with hot takes. So now I'm going to transition to our fantasy baseball league. And now that I have the best record in the fantasy baseball, I'm 9-4, and I got the DeGrom and Tatis coming back. I am gonna relish and absolutely dominate this league. And as I keep up being on these, I'm just
really
going,
need pushing. You, Adam, you really need to get laid. I can't help you. Marcellus, is he scaring you, brother? Adam, Sal, you good over there, or are you scared like I am?
I'm not scared, man.
I'm just scared that creepy ass laugh he did. It sounds like a
That was
hyena
very
on
intimidating.
drugs. Like, god damn.
That was very intimidating.
It sounded like you were like sucking, like you were doing cocaine off a stripper. Like, what are you good? Why were you booty flirting, Adam? Adam, why were you booty flirting? You were booty flirting. Yo, it's an inside joke.
What I'm saying is
why you booty flirting with the lead?
What I'm saying is that I love you guys. At the same time, I have a little. At the same time,
Stop booty flirting, Adam.
I have a little crush. So I'm gonna enjoy making all my bitches in fantasy baseball. That's all I'm gonna say.
Adam, you my bitch. You work for me. Marcellus is my minion. Alex is my bitch. Sam is my lap dog. And Chris is my minion. So you all work for me. Remember that. On God.
All right, guys. You know what time it is?
Tour time.
It is time for our bets of the episode. So, really quick recap because it's been a while. Only one of us won a bet. That was Sam. He had Yankees around legs. He got that bet. He has 5.05 points. Everyone else lost. I have Phillies over Braves, Mets over Astros, in a dumb parlay. Both of them lost. My parlay was a disaster. Alex Carlos over Marlins, Giants over Tigers, Padres over Dodgers. Your parlay.
He wide open. That was crazy.
Chris had Royals over Rangers on Moneyline, and the Rangers beat the Royals. Marcellus had Dodgers over Rockies on the spread, and Mariners or Orioles on money line. Marcellus, you lost probably, and Michael, yeah, Yankees over Athletics. You won that bet. Yet the sky over the sun. Did the sky beat the sun, Michael?
Yeah, the sky beat the sun. Yeah,
You won that bet. You needed one more win to complete your parlay. Guess what
motherfucker.
happened? Yeah,
The
Dodgers over the Rockies, and the Rockies upset the Dodgers.
Oh, fuck my life. Really do fuck my life.
All right, so update on the standings. Marcellus, you remain you remain first place, 12-13 record, 150.69 points for 8 stars. Sans in second place, 10-15 record, 171.94 points for 8 stars. Michael's in third place, 11-14 record, 146.22 points for 6 stars. Alex is in fourth place, 8-17 record, 153.03 points for 5 stars. I'm in fifth place, 10-15 record, 141.32 points for 3 stars. And Chris is in last place, 8-17 record, 66.75 points for no stars. Oh yeah, we do have Sam's bet. Sam's taking a Yankees money line. I think money line against the Reds. All right, now I got a question. Are you guys ready to hear my bet?
Yes.
All right, because I need to bounce back. I desperately need to bounce back. I need to bounce back in the worst way possible, guys. Some thinking, some stuff is really thinking about my bet. And then I saw like this little light at the end of the tunnel. Hold on for a second, guys. I saw this little light at the end of the tunnel. And sorry. And that light at the end of the tunnel is gonna be this Wednesday. It's up Wednesday. I saw this one juicy little bet.
Get to the
You guys
point.
want to hear my juicy little bet?
Get to the point.
I'm going to be taking the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim over the Houston Astros on Wednesday. Because you want to know why? Shohei Ohtani's pitching that game. And I'm not done. I'm doing a same game parlay. I'm going to take the under in the game. I'm going to take whatever the over under is. I'm going to take the under in the game because Shohei Ohtani's on the mound and Chris Javier on the mound for the Astros to be a low scoring game. I'm going to take the under the game, and I'm going to take Shohei Ohtani getting me at least one hit. Shohei Ohtani getting me at least one hit. Oh, wait, do I want to scratch that? Yeah, I'm probably gonna scratch that. So I'm just gonna take Angels over Astros and the under in the game. The under in the game. Yeah, that's it. I don't want to get too creative. I don't want to get too risky. All right, Alex, you're up.
Okay, I'm doing a 3-game parlay.
Go ahead.
Every game is this Wednesday.
Oh, so you're following my footsteps. I like it. Go ahead. Are you going?
So my
ahead
first
with me?
one,
Are you betting my game?
no.
Okay.
So my first one is Dodgers money line against St. Louis.
Dodgers over Cardinals money line. Gotcha. Who else?
My second one is Padres money line against Colorado. And my third,
Padres over who? The Rockies, right?
yeah,
Okay, last one.
Tampa Bay money line against Boston.
Gotcha. All right, Mr. Ringleader, you're up. Marcellus, I said Mr. Ringleader, you're up.
I'm gonna take my Mets over the Braves.
Gotcha. What day is that? It's
It's tomorrow.
all right.
Well,
So,
I think
so
Scherzer's on the mount, so I'm gonna take Scherzer
all right.
to
So
get
the
it done.
Scherzer one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. That's Scherzer's return, right? That's Scherzer's return, right?
No, it's a second game. I want to say.
Oh, okay. So yeah, we gotta talk. Remind us to talk about that next episode. What's up? This.
Mm-hmm.
So Mets over Braves money line. Gotcha. All right, Michael Cunningham. All right, we still need to do Chris's bet. You know what I'm gonna do for Chris? I'm gonna do a summer league bet. I'm gonna give him the Grizzlies over the Nets on Wednesday. All right, Michael Cunningham. Last up. Go ahead.
Let me
Michael
tell you
Cut-
something.
Go ahead.
Shut up, bitch. I'm talking. Yankees over Reds.
Okay, gotcha. That's one.
I'm gonna do a basketball game too.
I ain't tripping.
All right, you
I
got
like-
Yankees over Reds. You got two more.
I'm gonna do a WNBA game. Give me a sec. I gotta go with my. Let's see who plays today. The game's not until tomorrow, so I'm gonna go with the Sky over the Dream.
Sky over who?
The Dream.
Gotcha. You got one more.
I refuse to do a summer league bet because I'm always good with summer league bets. I'm not gonna do because it won't be fair for you guys. I'm gonna do an MLB bet.
You can do summer league if you want. You can do summer
No,
league.
I know it too well. I go to summer league every year. Ask Alex. It wouldn't be fair for you guys.
Okay. It's your funeral.
Even Dejo, watch your mouth. I'm gonna pick the Mets over Braves. But hold up,
The cousins are teaming up.
I wanted to do an upset, but the Braves suck this year. So the Braves are on a hot streak. So you know what? I'm gonna pick the Braves over the Mets. I'm gonna go with an upset.
Oh, so you're changing it? You're changing it?
Yeah.
All right, so you're going head to head with your own cousin. Wow. Marcellus, how do you feel? Michael's going head to head with you.
I don't know why. My boy's gonna get it done.
The Braves won't get it done, brother. Hey, Marcellus, I'll make you a deal. Adam, start rubbing your man titties. Everyone knows you have an A cup. Calm down. Adam, I'm gonna wrap the show up.
All right, guys, that's all for our bets. That's all for this episode. Before we wrap up the show, guys, you guys want to do a little teaser?
What's the teaser, bitch?
I've got, you know how Alex does all these segments where like he did one for he did one for the Winter Olympics, he did one for the Summer Olympics, and he did one for golf. Well, number one, he is going to be doing that for like a golf event upcoming. But you know what, guys? Guess what? I got a little teaser. I'm going to be doing one myself. I'm going to be doing one myself. It's not going to start next episode, but the episode after that, I'm going to start my own little episode by episode series where I talk about something in sports. You guys want to know what it is? Alex, you want to know? Marcellus, you want to know? Mike, you want to know? guess what, guys? I'm not gonna tell you until next episode. There you go.
Go
So, yeah,
for it.
so next episode, I will say next episode. A little tease for next episode. I will be revealing what I'm gonna be doing episode by episode. What I'm gonna be talking about episode by episode. Episode for the next couple episodes. But yeah, that's all. Any final thoughts, guys?
Nope. Adam's a dickhead. Say what?
I'm gonna say, oh my god. Alright, we're wrapping up the show right now. That's it. This is episode 101 of the Get the Game podcast. Yours truly, and we're signing Maya Cunningham, Alex Reich, Marcellus, and Sam Morell. Thank you here. Be sure to leave a like and follow or subscribe to the podcast. Also, join the conversation, leave a comment on YouTube, or reach out to us on social media. We need each of what you have to say, and for each episode, remember, friends, don't shoot reduce just fast. If you mention a world, believe in it, and dive in. See you next time, and until then, stay lit.
And we're out.